Hello, I'm Tyler Kim, come from Samsung Electronics. Yeah, today people started our subject. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, I'm Gyotak Tyler Kim. I'm a lead engineer of core SRE part. I was I'm operating some project from Samsung Electronics, just like Bixby and Galaxy AI, and which are some main AI services in Samsung Electronics. And also I'm engaged in some mission critical projects, just like Samsung Wallet and Samsung accounts like that. I will touch about the example of this project more during these sessions. Yeah. Today's agenda is how Samsung use AI agent to optimize infrastructures at scale with Cast AI. Yeah, I'm come from Samsung Electronics. I'm not an employee of Cast AI, so I'm just explain my experience during using Cast AI only. Yeah. Yeah, before the touch the main item, I'm explain the Samsung Electronics in glimpse. Yeah, this company established in 1969, and this company grown into more than 260,000 people worldwide. And my company produce some mobile phone based on the Galaxy brand, and also making some videos, visual displays and home appliances as well. Also for the B2B businesses, and we are making semiconductors, and it's also indispensable part of the Samsung Electronics operations. In bottom of that slide, and also there is some R&D centers, and each R&D center is established globally, and so this R&D center focus on some localizations, and also they have some specialized features just like AI or SRE like that. Yeah, here is the challenge of my company, and we needed to operate massive scale Kubernetes operations, and so scale and complexity is very challenging for us because of we are running our applications on top of multi-cloud. It's AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure, and Samsung Private Cloud as well. This makes operating is more complex. We should to considering more infrastructures code based on the multi-cloud. We also thinking about some well-grained security policy for operators and developers. And another one is over than 50 applications running on top of AWS. Some applications is running on top of AWS only, and some applications running on top of AWS and other cloud providers. And over than 1,000 EK clusters in our system, and tens of thousands of virtual machines nodes is running for our applications. And the second one is CPU and GPU workload. And critical mix of CPU and GPU workload is very important to us because of we have a separated team for training and inference. From the training team, they wanted to have some simplified operational requirements. They want to running their training infrastructures running on top of single Kubeflow clusters. In case of inference team, they wanted to have some more GPUs with cost-effective prices. And also we have a traditional back-end and front-end developing company and developing teams, and they also want to have some unified requirement to us. Yeah, in second side, standard cost saving limits is also important. Till last year, we only focus on the ROI and savings plans for the cost-saving policy. And it's very attractive because we only have some commitment to AWS. We can get more cost-effective infrastructures. But from this year, we are also considering spot instance pretty much. After using the Cast AI solution, spot instance is very attractive. Without any commitment to AWS, we can get a more cheap infrastructures by using Cast AI. Yeah, this is the solution that, and Samsung have some ongoing project for the agentic AI. Agentic AI has some separated categories, just like infrastructures management and security and change management, or FinOps and a monitoring committee. And also Cast AI integration to manages GPU and CPU workload. I will more touch about this. And banking optimization for intelligent workload placement is also important. In right side, center of our agentic AI, there is a Cast AI. Cast AI controls the AI ops and workload simultaneously, and it supports the AWS EKS pretty much. Yeah. Here is some key challenges, scalability issues, how to efficiently manage 10,000s of diverse workload across the massive Kubernetes clusters. And it's a very important thing because of my operators needed to support Kubernetes version upgrade. Everybody knows it's very difficult because we spent much time. And also there is some performance bottleneck. In case of Samsung Wallet, for the Korean customer tend to not bring their plastic cards to the market in these days. So when the Samsung Wallet is impaired, they can't buy anything from the market. So for the Samsung Wallet project, performance bottleneck or impairment and latency is very critical. And integration complexity. As like mentioned earlier, my company making us some over than 50 applications on cloud. So in this case, simple architecture is very important. So I'm thinking about the Cast AI. We put only one component in our infrastructures. We can easily achieve our AI agentic architecture in place. Yeah, here is some technical solutions. Automation driven by AI and using Samsung's AI agent to continuously optimize cloud in real time. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, some change management and security and FinOps and other AI agent is running. And they cooperate. And on top of this AI agent, there is also supervisor agent is running. So when the implementation is done, and I believe this operation system will be very smart. Next one is Cast AI integration, leveraging intelligent automation features to scale fast and automatically and right-size workload in real time. Yeah, so when the implement Cast AI, there is no operational engineers don't need to operate anymore. And automatically Cast AI control our infrastructures. And the next one is the bin packing optimizations. I believe that when someone considering Cast AI first, in this case, they easily tend to focus on the spot instance only. But I had some POC in my team, and the result was pretty good. When we are only focused on the bin packing automation by using Cast AI, the cost saving is over than 30%. 30%. It's a very crazy. So I think we are using Cast AI and Spot Instance simultaneously. The cost saving output will be more good, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna touch about the result and future outlooks of Samsung Electronics as well. Yeah, quantifiable impact. Yeah, reduce the operational overhead. AI-driven automation, streamless infrastructure management is very important. Because of when I installed the Cast AI solutions, after that, we can easily figure out our status and progress by using monitoring of Cast AI. I believe that monitoring dashboard of Cast AI is pretty beautiful. And I'm also talking about this aspect to Cast AI people as well. And cost manual work of scaling, provisioning, and optimization is also important. Less toil is very important for the operational team. I have over than 50 silos, and I implemented Cast AI. After that, they do not need to monitoring every morning. So it's also very important. And next one is improved application efficiency and real-time optimization, right sizes, resources continuously. And this means Cast AI's AI agent always checking our workload and sometimes sharing some number of nodes or sometimes scaled out the number of node sizes. And the next one is eliminate over and under provisioning. We can use the all of the resource in our physical load, and this is a very important aspect. And significant cost reductions combines AI automations and the smart bin packing and spot UCG. And the combination of these three aspects make much cost-saving outcomes in our company. And also enables substantial savings across Kubernetes environment. Yeah, and automation means that we can focus on the other things in our company, and usually we can focus on the creating other agent job. We can making some additional environment for AI operating, and so this is also significant cost reduction as well. Yeah, here is the future outlook of my company. AI-driven autonomy and moving toward fully autonomous cloud operation. This is the final goal. From the logs from the Cast AI, we are getting some more information of our infrastructures. And by using that kinds of log systems, and we can create a more advanced AI autonomy. Also, minimal human interventions required. In case of mission-critical project, we need to monitoring our system 24/7 days. It was a very critical aspect for the operation because of human beings can't focus on the monitoring every time. So when we introduce the Cast AI, after that, we can minimal human intervention required in our team. Second one is industry standard, defining new benchmark for the efficiency and scalability will be held last few years. For example, paged attentions or mixture of MOE could be a benchmark and dominant in this area. And this kinds of change is very big impact to our infrastructures. And so Samsung Electronics is more focused on these kinds of changement, and we are going to adopt new technology in our GPU processing as well. Next one is driving cost-effective AI-powered cloud operations. Cost-effective means we can using the fully optimized infrastructures, and that is based on the Cast AI product. And also, we are also more focused on the AI-powered automation operations as well. Lastly, unified optimization is very interested in my team. Expanding AI automation across the CPU and GPU workload. You can see the GB200 and GB300 during this reinvent. And it's an excellent combination of the CPU and GPU. Also, we have some GPU and CPU combination workload in our systems. So well-organized this operation is very important, I think, as well. Lastly, delivering consistent optimization across diverse environments. Multi-cloud is always very challenging. Sometimes one public cloud could be impaired. In this case, we need to fade over our workload to other companies. In this kinds of orchestration is very challenging for the operational team. So we needed to make our architecture more simple. So in the middle of our architecture, and there is a Cast AI solutions. Yeah, this is all of my all of my deck. If you have any kinds of questions, let me know. Yeah.